In the coming weeks, lawmakers on Beacon Hill will look at rewriting the formula the state uses to pay for our schools.
Yesterday, I showed you how the current system is falling short in urban areas like Worcester. Under the current system, the State Department of Education calculates what it calls a foundation budget. It factors in the number of students, the demographics in each school district, and how much is needed for other categories like teacher pay or building maintenance. Now, once that foundation budget is calculated, the state figures out how much the local district can pay and then kicks in the rest. But that's the deal. There's nothing to stop wealthier cities and towns from then adding more money, and school administrators in poorer communities say that's not fair.
And the pressure is building on Beacon Hill to come up with a replacement. As WBZ's John Keller shows us, lawmakers are nearing consensus, but not without backlash that's generating political heat.
Every time we have an issue here in the State House, the answer always, whether it's education or transportation or economic development or whatever it is, we need to raise taxes.
That is the single biggest area of disagreement among top figures in the education funding debate, like Senator Jason Lewis of Winchester.
The Senate's approach has generally been more ambitious in terms of providing funding.
He's backing an income surtax on millionaires as a future funding source, something Representative Alice Paish of Wellesley and the tax-averse House have been reluctant to do.
If we reach that point, we probably will have some discussions about whether we would need to identify additional sources of revenue in order to support that.
But otherwise, there is consensus over what it'll take to narrow the achievement gap, better data and better practices.
What is it that is making this school successful so that we can apply it to the school that's not so successful?
We would like to see greater transparency so we can understand what's really happening and what's working.
There's a lot of things that have been proven in many places around the country to work in improving student performance in urban school districts, and those ought to be part of this routine.
This whole issue might be resolved fairly quickly if it were just the governor and the legislators working things out, but there's a joker in the deck: the aggressive union advocates of the Massachusetts Teachers Association. Their rallies are one thing, but when MTA officials mocked Paish in this Facebook post as a pearl-wearing skinflint who won't share the wealth, it angered key players.
That I thought wasn't helpful. I think we all need to treat each other with respect.
It's been disappointing that the one union in particular has felt the need to engage in that kind of tactic.
Now, a new Suffolk University Boston Globe poll out today found 58% were willing to pay more taxes to help poor kids succeed. Sounds good, right? But don't forget, 3 years ago, 62% voted against lifting the cap on charter school seats in urban districts where thousands of poor families are on waiting lists. So I think you got to put a question mark next to that Globe poll finding.
A lot of question marks out there with this debate to come. John Keller, thanks so much. And if you want to see how much your community gets from the state and where your school department is spending that money, just go to cbsboston.com. We have it for you there.